Ronaldo, they opened the door and stepped into a circular room, unlike anything they had ever seen. The walls were covered in books from floor to ceiling, but in the centre of the room floated a large ancient book with a glowing cover. It hovered above a stone pedestal, its pages turning by themselves, each one showing a different world. A forest filled with talking animals, a kingdom in the clouds, a bustling city of tiny people. The images were so vivid that they seemed to leap off the page. "Whoa," Ronaldo whispered, awestruck. "This is incredible!" Suddenly, a gentle voice spoke from behind them. "Welcome to the heart of the magical library." They turned to see Mrs. Willow, the kind old librarian, standing in the doorway, smiling warmly. "This library is special," she continued. "It holds the stories of countless worlds, each one filled with adventure and magic. And tonight, it's chosen you three." "Chosen us? For what?" Emily asked, her voice trembling with excitement. "To be its guardians," Mrs. Willow replied. "But first, you must explore these worlds and help the characters within their stories." The book flipped open to a page with a shimmering picture of a dense, enchanted forest. Before they could ask any more questions, they felt themselves being pulled into the image. The room around them faded away, and suddenly they were standing in the middle of the forest, the smell of pine and the sound of rustling leaves filling their senses. The dragon's lair. When Emily placed the key in the dragon's claw, a warm light surrounded them. The dragon's scales began to shimmer and glow, turning from dull grey to radiant gold. As the curse lifted, the forest burst into colour. The trees blossomed with flowers, the animals regained their vibrant hues, and the once dreary landscape became a paradise. "Thank you," the dragon said, tears of joy in its eyes. "You have freed me." "And the forest," added the rabbit, now bright and cheerful. "You've saved us all." With the golden flower in hand, the friends felt a familiar tug, and in the blink of an eye, they were back in the magical library's circular chamber. The book floated gently above the pedestal, glowing brighter than ever. Mrs. Willow appeared again, smiling proudly. "You did it. You've restored balance to the story. But this is only the beginning. There are many more worlds in need of your help." Elon grinned. "What do you say, team? Ready for the next adventure?" Ronaldo and Emily nodded, their eyes sparkling with excitement. "Absolutely!" And so, Ronaldo, Elon, and Emily continued their adventures in the magical library, exploring new worlds, solving mysteries, and helping characters find their happy endings. Each night, they would step through the secret door, eager to see what new adventure awaited them. But the most magical part of all? The stories they lived in the magical library were shared with the children of their town, inspiring them to believe in the power of imagination, kindness, and bravery. And so, the magic of the library lived on in the hearts of those who believed in the power of stories. In the heart of Brooklyn, New York, where the streets were alive with the sounds of honking cabs, food vendors shouting about hot dogs, and kids playing stickball, three friends, Liam, Mia, and Noah, were about to have the adventure of a lifetime. Liam, always the curious one, was the first to notice something weird in the playground. It was just a regular Saturday afternoon, and the trio had just finished racing their scooters down the block when Liam spotted something glowing under the jungle gym. "Hey, check this out!" Liam yelled, diving into the wood chips to grab a small glowing stone. It looked like a neon skittle, pulsing with every colour of the rainbow. "What is it?" Mia asked, bouncing over, her curly hair flying in all directions. "No idea, but it's cool." Liam grinned. The moment Liam handed the stone to Mia, something incredible happened. She suddenly felt like her ears had turned into satellite dishes. She could hear everything, from the whoosh of the subway beneath the ground to the buzz of a fly a block away. Even better, she could understand what the pigeons were gossiping about as they fought over a piece of pizza crust. "Pigeons are hilarious," Mia giggled. "They think they own the city." Noah, who was always up for something new, grabbed the stone next. As soon as he did, he felt an odd connection to the ground beneath him, like he could feel the heartbeat of the city itself. With a flick of his wrist, He made the bench they were sitting on rise a few inches into the air before setting it back down. "Whoa, I've got mad skills," Noah laughed, trying it again with a trash can, sending it spinning down the sidewalk like a top. Liam, eager to see what the stone would do for him, took it back. Instantly, he felt lighter than air. With a thought, he found himself floating off the ground, hovering a few feet above Mia and Noah's heads. "This is insane! I can fly!" Liam shouted, doing a somersault in the air before landing gracefully on his feet. The trio spent the next hour testing their newfound abilities. Liam flew up to the top of the nearby apartment building and waved at them from the rooftop. Mia closed her eyes and listened in on a conversation happening across the street, cracking up when she realised it was a dog scolding its owner for not bringing enough treats. Noah made a small patch of flowers grow right out of the concrete, just because he could. But the best part? They weren't going to keep these powers to themselves. Oh no, they were going to use them to make Brooklyn the most fun place ever. Their first mission, throwing the wildest block party the neighbourhood had ever seen. Liam flew from roof to roof, hanging up banners and streamers faster than anyone could blink. Mia tuned into every street performer and invited them to the party, while Noah, with a flick of his fingers, turned the pavement into a dance floor that lit up in time with the music. As the party kicked off, the whole neighbourhood showed up. There were DJs on every corner, food trucks handing out free ice cream, and a fireworks show like no other, thanks to Noah's ability to launch the fireworks high into the sky. And the best part? A surprise flying performance by Liam, who zipped around the block in glowing sneakers, pulling off tricks that left everyone cheering. But the real hit of the night was Mia's newfound ability to understand the local wildlife. She set up a comedy show featuring talking squirrels and stand-up pigeons. The jokes were so good, even the toughest New Yorkers were in stitches. By the end of the night, the trio was exhausted but happy. As they sat on the roof of their favourite pizza place, looking out at the city lights, they knew one thing for sure. Having superpowers was awesome, but having fun with friends? That was the real magic. "Same time, next week?" Liam asked, his grin wide. "You bet," Mia and Noah replied, raising their slices of pizza and a toast. The Brooklyn Wonders were just getting started, and with them around, the city was in for a whole lot more fun. In the heart of bustling New York City, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and the streets buzzed with life, three best friends, Trump, Ambani and Sarah, were about to embark on the most extraordinary adventure of their lives. What started as an ordinary day would soon transform into a journey filled with magic, courage, and the power of friendship. One crisp autumn evening, as the trio played soccer in Central Park, a dazzling light streaked across the sky. The entire city paused to look up. A meteor glowing in shades of emerald green crashed down on Liberty Island, right near the Statue of Liberty. Trump, the tech genius of the group, exclaimed, "This is no ordinary meteor. We need to check it out." Sarah, the brave and adventurous one, nodded. "Let's take the ferry." And Barney, the soccer star and jokester, grinned. "This is going to be epic." When they arrived at Liberty Island, the scene was surreal. The meteor had cracked open, revealing 3 glowing crystals inside. As the friends approached, the crystals emitted a blinding light, engulfing them. When the light faded, they felt different. Trump's mind raced with new ideas. Sarah's reflexes became lightning fast, and Ambani discovered he could kick a ball hard enough to create mini shockwaves. A mysterious figure emerged from the shadows. It was none other than Nick Fury, leader of SHIELD. "Kids," he said, "you've just become part of something much bigger than you can imagine." Training with the Legends Fury whisked them away to the Avengers Tower, where they met Iron Man, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel. Tony Stark, Iron Man, smirked. "So, you're the new recruits? Let's see what you've got." Black Panther added, "Your powers are gifts, but they must be honed." Over the next few weeks, the kids trained tirelessly. Trump built gadgets alongside Tony in his state-of-the-art lab. Sarah learned combat techniques from Black Panther in Wakanda, and Ambani practiced precision and teamwork with Captain Marvel on her spaceship. Between training, they explored famous landmarks. In Paris, they climbed the Eiffel Tower and learned strategy from Doctor Strange. In Tokyo, they meditated with Master Splinter. Yes, the wise ninja rat from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In the Sahara Desert, they met Wonder Woman, who taught them the importance of heart and resilience. The rise of Shadow Axe. Just as the trio mastered their powers, a new threat emerged. Shadow Axe, a villain who could manipulate shadows, appeared on Mount Everest. His goal: to plunge the world into eternal darkness by harnessing the energy of ancient crystals hidden in iconic locations around the globe. The first crystal was hidden in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Shadow Axe's shadowy minions attacked, but the trio, now known as the Super Squad, arrived just in time. Paris, the Battle of the Louvre. As tourists screamed and fled, the Super Squad leapt into action. Sarah used her super speed to distract the minions, while Ambani's powerful kicks sent shadow creatures flying. Trump hacked the museum's security system to trap the minions in laser grids. Shadow Axe laughed. "You think you can stop me? Watch us!" Sarah shot back, her eyes blazing with determination. The battle was fierce, but teamwork prevailed. They secured the first crystal and left Paris as heroes. Egypt, the pyramids' secret. Their next stop was the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. Shadow Axe had already begun his search. The Super Squad teamed up with Lara Croft, the legendary archaeologist, to navigate ancient traps and secret tunnels. Inside the pyramid, they faced challenges that tested their courage. Trump solved a complex hieroglyphic puzzle. Sarah outran collapsing tunnels, and Ambani used his shockwave kicks to break through barriers. Together, they found the second crystal. Rio de Janeiro. Carnival, chaos. Shadow Axe's next target was the third crystal, hidden beneath the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro. Arriving during Carnival, the squad blended into the festive crowds. As Shadow Axe summoned shadow beasts to disrupt the celebration, the squad fought back, protecting the people and the city. With the help of soccer legend Pele's spirit, yes, even legends can assist in magical adventures. Ambani kicked a flaming soccer ball that destroyed Shadow Axe's minions, allowing Trump to retrieve the crystal. Final showdown. New York City. With 3 crystals in hand, Shadow Axe's ultimate goal was revealed. The fourth and final crystal was hidden in the Empire State Building. The Super Squad raced back to their home city for the final battle. As darkness engulfed Manhattan, the squad faced their toughest challenge yet. Shadow Axe merged with the shadows, becoming nearly invincible. Sarah darted around the battlefield, creating openings for Ambani, whose shockwave kicks weakened Shadow Axe. Trump used a gadget he had built with Tony Stark's guidance to harness the power of the crystals they had collected. "This ends now," Trump shouted, activating the gadget. A beam of light erupted, banishing the shadows and defeating Shadow Axe once and for all. Heroes forever. The world celebrated the Super Squad. In Times Square, Oprah Winfrey hosted a special broadcast, praising their courage. Barack Obama tweeted, "The future is bright with heroes like these." Taylor Swift wrote a song about their adventure, which topped global charts. Tony Stark hosted a party in their honor, with guests like Serena Williams, BTS, and LeBron James. Even Elon Musk offered to sponsor their future missions with SpaceX technology. As they stood atop the Empire State Building, looking out over the city they had saved, Trump said, "We did it. Together." Sarah grinned. "What's next?" And Barney laughed. "Whatever it is, we're ready." The legacy. Their story became a global sensation, inspiring kids everywhere to dream big and believe in the power of friendship and teamwork. The Super Squad wasn't just a team of superheroes. They were a symbol of hope, proving that anyone, no matter how ordinary, could achieve the extraordinary. And so, their adventure ended. But their legend was just beginning.